I don't know, I can't decide. One minute I think maybe he's not breeding her, and then the next I think, well, he's certainly not asleep like Porky was. He's wide awake. He gets excited, he squawks, he carries on, he feeds her all the time. Maybe they are breeding. I don't know. Maybe I'm just paranoid. But definitely, they behave very much like a bonded pair. And she does stay in the cage now, but I didn't take the tray off anymore. So here's our new couple. This is Luscious and Vistus. Now, Luscious is a high-value female. I could breed her to anybody and be perfectly happy. But I want to get her big. She's big. She's almost 70 grams. She's like 68. And she has beautiful feather. She's also an opaline. So I was thinking about breeding her into my dilute line. But just about the moment I decided on that, I started noticing that she seems to have landed on Vistus here, out of the big flight cage. And Vistus landed on her. So I actually tested it by catching her, putting her in the little tote cage, and putting it on the floor of the big flight and waiting to see who would fly down to be with her, and it was Vistus. So now Vistus I had to give up on about 6 weeks ago because I put him in here with Laurel, and she didn't like him, and they fought. But these two are lovey-dovey, so I'll give him a shot. The thing about Vistus is that he has a 2017 band on. He might be young. That's what I suspected because his behavior wasn't right when he was with Laurel. So, but who knows? Maybe the 6 weeks was what he needed, or maybe Laurel was the wrong hen. I don't know. But these two clearly like each other. And she's very, very much ready and in season and ready to go. That steer of hers is dark and crusted. And she's in fine condition, heavy. And she's been here for 5 minutes and she's already decided that she's going to claim that cage. She has not been in the nest box yet, but I can see her eyeballing it. They're always a little cautious when I first put them in here because the established birds, in case you haven't heard it, squawk at them. This is Kobe over here saying, my territory, my hen, my nest box, my eggs. He's talking to Vistus. And this is them talking back. This is our cage. You can't come over here. So we'll see. One of the things I like about this pairing is that I have opaline running heavily through my Texas Clear Body line. In fact, I have 3 Texas Clear Bodies to contribute to this line, one of them being Limey, and Limey I thought was my only normal. The other 2 are both these blue opaline Texas Clear Bodies. And Limey threw me a blue opaline female chick, so he's even split to opaline. So I like that she's an opaline and not some other mutation that would further muddy the waters. Because the opaline works well with the Texas Clear Body because it does lighten them just a little bit more. So, and the other thing I like about it is that she is a white-based bird, and that's recessive. So, and I really like the Texas Clear Bodies in the white phase. This is, as you can see from Vistus here, the blue is just a really gorgeous color, and the white all the way down the front is nice. So I would be more than happy for chicks from this pair. She's a gray. If she's not split to blue, then all their chicks will be gray, but that hardly matters in a Texas Clear Body since they're white all the way down the front. And we have blue coming from all the other directions as well. So, fingers crossed that these two do well. And, like I said, a little blue up here, you know, just because I haven't seen them breed doesn't mean they don't. There are birds that just don't do that. I never saw these two breed. This is Bubba and Breezy. Never saw them breed. I have never seen Storm and Azul breed, but this is, we're going on second batch of babies here. So, you know, you never know. I don't think I ever saw Razzle up there breed Lilith, but they have an egg with an embryo in it, so I know they did. But then there are others like these two that breed all the time. You just can't miss it. These two, Sprite and Fluffy, breed all the time. Stratus and Hyacinth. So I saw these two breeding up here too. So some of them, I guess, the human being in the room is a big enough distraction so that I'll never see it. But he is certainly behaving like the male of a bonded pair. He gets excited, stakes his territory, you know, warbles and feeds her all the time, and, you know, hovers over her and the whole thing. So I'm just going to leave him be, because I'd really like to see some chicks out of blue mixed with Cloudy's beautiful feather. So, all right. So, onward. These two could have quite the potential here. He's little. He's only about, he's not even 60 grams. He's like 56 grams or something like that. But as you know, that really doesn't mean anything. Storm over here is one of the smallest birds I've got, and the two babies that I got out of these two are massive. Peabody is huge, and his sister is not much smaller. So I guess, you know, when I get birds from other people and I don't know what their history are, the fact that he's only 54 grams means nothing as far as his genes, because genetically speaking, he throws me giant chicks. So, and his lady is big too, so. See that? They were doing that in the big flight. They had already picked each other out. They're kicking tires here. These two. Well, babies in the next 3 to 5 days out of these. And I will be putting that the little teeny 1/8 of a teaspoon calcium in everybody's water starting the day after the first chick hatches. I give it 24 hours. And then I'm going to start putting it in there just because it works so well with these 3 right here. And their chicks are fabulous. I suppose we could take a look. And when I didn't do it, disaster struck. So now I'm in a situation where I know my birds are low on calcium. So birds that aren't low on calcium can raise babies without it. But I think I averted disaster with this. Okay, let's see what your babies are doing. Are they fat? Oh, it's fat little babies. Oh, they're fat little things. Mama filled you all up. Fat, sassy little babies. Oh, yes. Our little normal and our little spangle. Definitely spangle. And they're big, fat babies. Now, just to give you a different blink on the difference here, the baby that I'm about to show you is their younger sibling that was hatched out 3 or 4 days behind them. I'm not exactly sure. But look at the difference in the development over here. He just, nothing yet. And he's got his feet, he's standing on his feet are on the ground straight. You can see the tape. His feet want to go forward, but his legs want to go forward, but he's keeping them under him. So I'm hoping he's going to turn out okay. Those feet grew since yesterday. And yesterday they were curled into little balls, so I'm really glad to see them straightened out and flat. These little guys. Oh, fat, sassy little babies. Can we see what number 2 is yet? You know number 1's I don't see a thing. Nothing yet. I sure would like to get a mauve, a double dark factor chick. Maybe the little one will be it. And these guys up here, 2 little dilutes, pretty as a picture. Hi, baby. Okay, so that's the news.